Hello there. I wanted to show a trick for Rainmaker that I feel like a lot of people actually don't know about, but it's really impactful, especially when in overtime or in a situation where you really want to survive with Rainmaker. So in Splatoon, there's a thing called sub-strafing, which is if you use your sub-weapon button, you can change directions in your ink very quickly. And as soon as you pick up the Rainmaker, you can't do that anymore because you don't have your sub-weapon anymore. I'm pressing the sub-weapon button, but it doesn't do anything. There is, however, an alternative strategy that you can use to quickly turn around with a Rainmaker, and that's Rainmaker strafing. It's very similar to main strafing, but the idea is you can, instead of using the sub-weapon button, just do the same with the main weapon button. Press it down, start firing a Rainmaker shot, and then go back into your ink. And what that does is, it has the same effect as sub-strafing, but you do it with the Rainmaker. And you can see how, exactly like sub-strafing, I can turn around and change my momentum very quickly, especially around corners like this. And this technique actually almost saved a game in X-Rank that I had today, and it actually almost did so twice. So we're gonna take a look at the clips of that. Looking at this clip, they have scored to 1, so we need to knock out. It's Rainmaker Barnacle, so that is a very real possibility. But it's also like a really weird choke point that's really dependent on momentum. What happens first is not actually related to Rainmaker strafing, it's just a slider moment. You can survive slider if you block the line of sight. So in this situation, I barely managed to drop under the ledge before the slider exploded, and that saved me in this situation. Just a bit of Rainmaker stalling now. And we're gonna see this, the Rainmaker strafing technique in a second. You can see me do it here to have movement that's a bit faster. Right now it doesn't actually make a big difference. But right now the sploosh jumps me from behind. And you can see how I move with Rainmaker strafing to make them miss their shots. And to a large degree, that's just because they didn't aim at me very well. I should be dead right now. And I should be dead right now as well. But because of the relatively unpredictable movement, I can stay alive in the situation. I can use the cover right here to, even though we don't end up getting that far, I'm able to push the Rainmaker to 13, which is a lot better of a situation than it would have been before. So that's the first situation where I almost got away with it. The second one is in overtime. And overtime is really scary, because as soon as I die, overtime is over. And the sword actually gets a really good shark on me here. However, they mess it up. They missed their 35 hitbox. And this is another moment where, with a bit of clean Rainmaker movement, I was able to actually stay alive in a situation where I really shouldn't have. And I'm actually able to stay alive. We didn't end up winning this game, but it saved the overtime for now. So what you can see is I go behind cover first to because Stamper is a weapon that can't hit me around cover very well. The only thing it really has is Burst Bomb, but it can't use that much. So I go behind cover. I don't have paint, so I turn around, and that actually ends up saving me here. I think I parry the Burst Bomb that they threw, but that doesn't end up making a big difference. And then Rainmaker strafe behind this other piece of cover right here to bait them into dropping, and my teammate is able to punish them for that, which is really good on them because I was still very close to dying right here. What you can learn from this is try to have unpredictable Rainmaker movement, try to go behind cover as soon as you can when you get jumped like this. And with Rainmaker strafing, you can actually I'm about to explode, but you can actually get away with a lot of things that you might not think you're able to get away with. Now, like sub-strafing, this requires that you have paint control, because you can't really do it in enemy ink. You'll have to fire a shot, and that that takes time as well. But if you have paint, then you can use that to move around very fast and very cleanly, in the same way that you would use subslaving.